What's good, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood producer Elias, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down my song Getting Older from my EP Into the Void. I want to give a huge shout out to my boy Misto for doing the art for the EP. He definitely killed it. I get a lot of compliments on the project art. I'll put it up here. But shout out my boy, and he really encapsulated the interstellar spacey vibes that I was going for. He kills every piece of art that he does, and he's my boy. Why wouldn't I want to shout out my boy? This song was also featured on the I Am Peaking podcast, and I couldn't be more grateful. Working with them was an amazing experience. It got me so much exposure to that song and to the project, which the project is my biggest project so far. This is them reacting to the song.
This next one is a type of drum and bass song. It's called Getting Older by Elias. I like that.
Sounds like it's from a video game. That's just a little from the video game right there. This is definitely a racing game. Or Geometry Dash.
Geometry Dash, that's crazy.
Or Tap Tap. Oh, Tap Tap.
So with all that, let's get into the breakdown. Here we are in the project file, and as you can see, it's pretty big. I went a little crazy here. I will play the intro, the drop, the bridge, and then the second drop. We have an open chord stack, which is this pad. Super spacey. Another pad. That one is more of a choir pad. And then this piano. So we're in the key of A minor, and I cannot stress this enough, people. Know your keys. You want to be a producer, know your keys. Can't even tell you the amount of people that I send collabs to or want to work with me or whatever the case. And they don't know what key that they're in. It's extremely aggravating. I am a strong advocate for knowing music theory. Just makes it easier for workflow, makes it easier to make melodies or whatever. Know your keys. So these pads, if I remember correctly, I don't have much post processing on them, if any. Yeah, I mean that one just has EQ, stereo shapers, a little bit of transient processor. This one doesn't have much on it either. Yeah, reverb, stereo shaper, make it a little wider. I don't think the piano has anything on it either. Yeah, same things. Underneath, I have the vocal, which is this.
Feel I'm getting older, and leaves will keep falling. 18 years already golden, like growing up is closer. So tell me how it feels like, but this is just a riptide. Don't want to be broken, cause I still keep hoping that my future is not as bad as it seems. And I swear I will be patient, they told me, but I know that people always pretend. Still my neck inside is me just like a kid. Older, older, I feel I'm getting older, older. I feel I'm getting older, older, older.
So the rack here is kind of insane. I put a lot of stuff on it. Made it a little bit crunchy with the destructor. Made it spacey with the reverb. You really don't hear what I did in the mix. It kind of gets lost in it. Then we have this Reese bass in a walk-up. And then I chopped the vocal just to give it a little more bounce and rhythm. And then we have the melody introduction, which is this. And that plays with another stack. I think this is one of the best melodies I've ever come up with. I really like the melodic elements. Don't know where I came up with this beautiful melody. But that is basically the intro. We have a shuffle break, hi-hats, a riser, and then some white noise, a riser sub, crash, up sweeps, down sweeps. I also put in this impact in the beginning. Now we're at the drop. Which, keeping the same pads, the only thing I took out was the piano, brought it back in for the second half. I went a little crazy with the drums. This is a liquid drum and bass track, so I wanted to make the drums as liquidy as possible. So here are the drums. Is basic drum and bass drums. I just added a tambourine on the accented notes with some velocity changes. A hi-hat hitting the same accented notes. Two-step hi-hat for speed. Kick, snare, and then the same loops. I put this underneath. Which is another shuffle break. So the main bass is this. Which is a saw Reese, and then I have my sub underneath. I have this pluck bass underneath all that. Let's make it a little more plucky. And then going into the second half, I have a fill into the melody, which the fill is just a bunch of drum changes, the pad, and the Reese bass. Now the main lead is the same melody from the intro. I added some more filler notes in between to give it more, like, make it feel different. Adding some velocity changes to make it feel more humanistic. So now we're at the bridge.
In my future is that it's clear to tell me. They must wear out the piece of the tell me. When I'm talking people of the protect me. So many things that you keep saying, tell me. I feel I'm getting on. Tell me. Feel I'm getting on.
Which is the same thing, just stripping it a little bit, rearranging the intro just to keep it fresh, make sure the listener doesn't get bored. And then we have a fill into the second drop, which is one of my favorite fills that I've ever made. I took inspiration from rock drums in like the triple kicks and all that stuff. So this is the fill into the second drop with the second drop. Not much changed. The only thing I did was completely strip the first half. I just wanted the basses to shine through, and everything else is the same from the second drop. I don't really know how to end songs most of the time, so what I'll do is I'll just sweep and fade out. And that was Getting Older. Definitely one of my favorite songs off of my EP, Into the Void. I just want to say thank you so much to all the people who were telling me this was their favorite song at the time of release, and the people who are still telling me that this is their favorite song. It's crazy to me that my music reaches people. I never thought that the songs that I make in my dark room by myself would reach so many people. Thank you to the I Am Peaking podcast. I know it's been 2 years almost, and I'm just now making a video on it. But thank you to the I Am Peaking podcast for listening to my song. The exposure from that was fantastic, and I couldn't be more grateful. It's been your friendly neighborhood producer, Elias. Thank you for hanging out with me again. Drop a sub, drop a follow on my Instagram. I'll be providing my link tree in the bio. So, yeah, I'm out.